Welcome back to Leagues 3, Shattered Relics. I am at Fishing Trawler. Whether or not that's a good decision, people are debating. But we've got one piece of the angler outfit already, so we're doing okay. That is, reach base level 5, because fixing the railings here gives some construction XP. It's not much, also possibly because our construction level is so low. If it scales. It might not scale. Also, we get a little bit of woodcutting XP. And a little bit of fishing XP. Just a little bit. Just a little teeny tiny bit. Yeah, I don't think it scales. That was 60 again. And that is with 12 times XP rates. So, yeah, it's not a lot. One benefit here of Fishing Trawler is it's very easy. All you have to do is chop the tentacles and fix the rails if you can get the click on it right. You don't need to bring any resources. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. The construction training continues at Fishing Trawler. There is base level 10, which is a medium task. Is base level 5 a medium task? I don't know. We could try to check. I don't know what that'd be under. Tasks, skills, all completed, type, tier. Either way, another task completed. We're up to 2 pieces of the outfit now. Well, it's not an angler piece, but here is a harvesting fragment for more experience on Catch of the Day. Okay. Okay. Very surprising. We got a fragment level up here. The amount of XP drops is minuscule. So that's very unlikely to happen. Anyways, Unholy Wizard fragment level 2. Sure. 3 out of 4 angler pieces. Also, while we're here, I guess we can open up the harvesting fragment. We can click on the freaking Kraken. Is this time we clicked on the Kraken going to count as the time we clicked on the Kraken? It is not. Catch of the Day. Oh, Catch of the Day is also level 2. Fantastic. I'm going to keep trying to click on. And there is the final piece. So you can put it on. That is a hard task. So 50 points. Was it worth it? Debatable. Why is there all these fish on the floor? There's a button where you just bank all the fish. Okay. I guess they don't want them. Let's search for raw fish. How many fish should we get? Got some swordfish. Got some lobsters. It's not nothing, but yeah. Full anglers. Is it worth it? Debatable. Got it anyways. Introducing Last Recall. I'm down here in the ham storerooms, collected myself a whole bunch of these keys to get some jewelry. But it's going to be a process to bank them all. But not with Last Recall. We can simply teleport straight back and do more pickpocketing. Also, we have, seems like 100% chance of pickpocketing. And then we also have a chance to double the loot. So getting these keys is very quick. So I'm gonna grab just a whole bunch of these. And then we can open up tons and tons of chests to get tons and tons of stuff. One problem with getting double loot is I also get double loot of all the other things, which is a little annoying. It's like, yes, thank you, double keys that I want. No thank you, double rusty swords and such. So to help me a little bit here, I'm going to open up these 2 skilling fragments. Give myself some more inventory space. Deeper pockets. And Smooth Criminal is now level 3. Awesome. That's improved pickpocket chance, which we might still need here. So I'm not going to switch that out for a different one, if I could. I think I might only have the 4 fragments that can do last recall, though, so. Yep. Takes 4, and we have 4 that'll work, so we cannot switch that out for anything else. That would not function. So I'm just going to do a bit of stealing. And it's going to be a lot of loot. That was very quick to grab a whole ton of keys here. Also a fragment. Deeper pockets. Also some loot we got. 47 easy clues from all that. That's pretty nice. Those will be useful later. Slot those in here with all our other clue scroll boxes. But yeah, these are all the keys we got. So now we can take the keys, teleport back, and just spam open some chests here. And if we get too many things on the ground, we can just teleport back and pick them up. A lot of these will be useful for actual teleport jewelry. But what the main things I'm looking for here is a diamond amulet, so I can make myself a power amulet. And with the amount of keys that we have, and the speed that we can get them, I don't see that being an issue to get them all. We already got a diamond ring here, so that's something. So I'm going to open all these up and see what our total jewelry loot's gonna be. Okay. The final results. All of this. And we did get a diamond amulet. Which is one of the things that I did want there. I'm gonna grab some sapphire necklaces and some emerald rings. And enchant those too. We're gonna need elemental runes for this. You, and you. We've got our Arcane Conduit for 90% rune savings, Enchanted Jeweler for multiple enchants. So there is 1 power amulet, 10 games necklaces, and 5 rings of dueling for 0 cosmic runes. Very cool. Amulet of Power. Pretty solid. Gonna be significantly better than our previous Amulet of Accuracy. From 4 accuracies to 6 accuracies, 6 defenses, 6 strength, and a prayer. Sometimes it would be better to have a strength amulet, but that's just extra work. We have a power amulet now. That's better. Also, for a bunch of these extra jewelry stuff, say this entire huge pile of sapphire amulets that we really don't need that many of, we can just grab most of these out and get some high alchemy going. Take our nature runes. Take our staff. We're gonna want to have Alchemaniac going, of course. For even more money from this. And that's a level 3, so we get 50% more gold. We have a lot of magic going on at once here. That is 810 per instead of 540. So I'm going to alch all these. Make a little bit of money. Then I will continue on to the next thing I want to do. And there are still just so many things to do. It is time for a venture into the Elven Lands. We have access to this now, since we automatically completed quests. First task in here is to cross a trap, which we successfully managed to cross this tripwire, somehow. So, we are starting off on a massive victory, and another one for cooking a rabbit. A very easy thing to do, but still a medium task, based on the assumption that it's hard to get in here. It really isn't, when you just automatically complete quests, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Since we've automatically completed Morning's End Part 1, we can just go straight into Letya. And never go into the Underground Pass. The only reason we might need to go in the Underground Pass is if we have to recharge our Ivan staff at some point. But until then, I'm going to avoid it. I'm going to avoid it as much as possible. Another medium task for defeating an elf. Got an adamant full helm drop, which is equivalent to best in slot right now. But it's really just an alch. Here's a task for using the bank in Letya. Also good. Got some good loot, fighting elves, mithril kite shield, green D high body, and a crystal teleport seed. Talking to the wrong person. Need somebody else. Somebody else. How's the Iworth camp? Ilfine. Oh, here's Eleanor. I'll get back to that. I need to recharge the crystal teleport seed. 150 coins. Easily doable. There is the teleport crystal, which we need for another task. Looking for Ilfine. Actually, roving elves. Ilfine makes bows. We got Elened. We got Islwyn. Guess they're... Alright, they're a different place. We can get over there. But while we're here, teleporting with the seed is another medium task. Now let's go find this other elf here. There you are. Ilfine. Hello. And goodbye. Medium task. Also have these skilling fragments from earlier. Enchanted Jeweler and Enchanted Jeweler. Okay. We managed to skip right over Mithril Gloves in our RFD adventures. But mithril gloves are the one there's actually a task. Another medium task. I don't think you can even alch those. So unfortunately, we're going to be kind of stuck with some mithril gloves. But it could be worse. We also have bone crossbow here. Is another medium task. So that's good. Our only light source that we had was our black candle. So that's something. We're going to head on in here to Dorgish Khan and get things that we need. Like a bat shishk. Fantastic. There we go. Pickpocket a bullseye lantern from a cave goblin. That is a very long task name. That's okay. That is another medium task. As is lighting said bullseye lantern. So that is a big upgrade over the black candle. Very good. A little bit of unclean find cleaning. We've gotten all the kudos and the ruby necklace enchant here at the museum. Dig site pendants will be very good to have. All this junk, less good. Don't need any of that. And destroy, yes. I'm sure they appreciate me destroying all their artifacts out here. Most of them were junk anyways, so whatever. Might as well see if we have the quest done to get some XP lamps from this guy. Or at least just a whole bunch of kudos. Hey, there's one lamp. It's a start. Just going through all the quests that we totally did. Yeah, one lamp. Bummer. Anything else? Or some information? On second thought? No. Alright, it's fine. One more lamp into Herblore. 12,000 XP. Level 45. Super attack potions. Very good. What a very, very doable potion to make. And some XP from over here. Crafting and mining XP. Nice. 52 mining. 59 crafting. Well, alrighty then. Something with the dig site pendant here is not a task, but going over to the island is. There's a medium task. We probably should build all this stuff, but I don't have the stuff with me for that. There's an easy task for petting that dog, which is always nice. We need to get the dig site pendant enchanted to be able to teleport here for a task. So to do that, we just need to run on up this way and get to the ruins up on the hill. We're not going to do that immediately because there's one other thing we need to do down here on Voxel Island. There is a medium task for base level 20. Had to do a little bit of construction here just to be able to do stuff back on Voxel Island. So I just made a couple chairs. 12 times XP rates and construction works together to give you quite the experience. There is the bank built. We can get the rest of the items we need for building everything out of there. Should be some decent construction XP from this. Well, decent enough. So we've got the regular planks all used. So we just need a variety of things in here to make the rest of this. We need some soft clay. We need a bucket. Just one. 2 regular logs. Tinderbox. Another iron bar. We can start building everything. We got the level to build everything. 9,600 XP there. To reach total level 1250. Cool. Another medium task completed. Ah, rope. We've got rope. We can do that. Right in the bank. It's even the header for my miscellaneous things tab. I don't know that you would really make a loom with a rope. I feel like you would need some thinner constructions for that, but okay. 39 construction. And lastly, the well, where we need another rope. See, that one actually makes sense. That one actually makes sense to need a rope. And there's level 40. We're not getting the base 30 or 40 tasks yet, because our runecrafting and slayer and hunter are still lower. But all in good time. One more thing we need to do here on Voxel Island. Oh my goodness, tar monster, stop it. There we go. Fully unlock the mycelium transportation network through the magic mush trees. Easy task. And then if we rub this to Voxel Island, we move 2 steps and complete a medium task. That's about it for Voxel Island for now. There's still a lot of things there, like birdhouses. We got so many things going on. Entering the ranging guild. Medium task. Not too shabby for just needing 40 ranged. Easy task for a novice game of pest control. We only had like 7 people, but it worked out. And a medium task for an intermediate game of pest control. We're only level 88 combat, so we can't go and do the high level one. So that's enough pest control for right now. We have enough renown now that I'm going to get some more quest unlocks. Going to grab Monkey Madness 2, which completes Watchtower, Isaac Lawfree, Enlightened Journey, Monkey Madness 2, and freeing a Wallaby for 26 renown. Yeah, it looks like we get no renown back. Well, that's okay, because we're going to be able to do more things with things as we get more renown. And then Legends Quest completes Legends, Family Crest, Heroes, Shiloh Village, Shield of Arav, and freeing ceramic bars for 22. We can now get some ice gloves. Interesting. You can get ice gloves without even doing Heroes Quest. It just requires the mining level. There's a lot of weird situations you can get yourself into with this whole unlocking quests without the requirements deal. And let me see here. What's my favorite is 7. So I need 2 more renown to get that. But I've got some other things we can do now. If we go to Lumbridge, we will see that completing those 2 packets of quests saved the last 2 people in Recipe for Disaster. Which means it is time for the final fight. Except we need to do at least 1 quest. I will confirm exactly what we need to finish up here. But I know we at least need to do Horror from the Deep. But just having to do Horror for the Deep and not all those other things. I mean, we did have to save 2 of the people here by ourselves. But compared to doing the entirety of Recipe for Disaster, a handful of quests is very easy. We will need to figure out how we're going to be doing these fights. We should probably be able to manage with all the bonus relics and everything. But first, if we try to use the portal, we just need to do Horror from the Deep. Yeah. Completed Desert Treasure also. So let's go do Horror from the Deep. Should be pretty easy. Okay, that's something. Activate 2 set effects. Pretty sure I've had 2 sets going at the same time, but I guess maybe this means 2 max sets? Because we have Chain Magic and Draken's Touch going. Alright, sure. I mean, I'm not complaining. Because that's a hard task, even. Cool. Chain Magic. It's pretty cool. Allows you to hit multiple times with magic. I can see this getting very powerful at higher levels of spells. But we need to use elementals here. See, there's 2 hit splats for 1 attack. Pretty cool. Should be like 60% of the time. 8-6. Now that's a good hit. Basically, 60% faster than normal fighting. Nice. Horror from the Deep complete. 55 range. 66 magic. And there's also some strength XP in there. Ends very abruptly right after you finish the boss fight. But there is another reward from Horror from the Deep. We get the Rusty Casket. This is not going to be too useful for us until we start doing tons of clue scrolls. And it doesn't really matter which one we pick. We can just grab them all. Not important quite yet. I guess it is prayer bonus, but that's not too important. But now, we are ready to do the boss fights of Recipe for Disaster. I've got Ivan's staff and no death runes. Okay. That is going to slightly hinder my ability to use that staff. Maybe I should go get some death runes. Ivan's staff would be a very useful tool here. So, I'm going to go do that. Just makes sense. Here is the magic setup we're going with for the bosses. We've got thrall damage, inflicting poison, immune to poison, clue scrolls. Probably not the most important parts. But here's the real stuff. 70% magic accuracy increase with 0 prayer, which makes a lot of sense here since you can't use prayer at all. 90% rune savings, which is just worth it. 60% chance to do an extra attack, and 4 times hit points regen. So we're going in here with 70% more accuracy, saving 90% of the runes, and hitting 60% more damage. We're doing 60% more damage, 70% more accurately. So that's pretty good. We should make short work of this boss gauntlet. Nothing too complicated there. Down goes the Culinarimancer. Recipe for disaster. Completed. No tasks or anything, because all the tasks were basically copy and pasted from previous leagues, and it wasn't possible to complete Recipe for Disaster in either of the previous leagues. So here we are. We just have to live with our reward of Barrow's Gloves, which I guess is part of the hard diary at least. Barrow's Gloves are great. Also not a task. But to be honest, the amount of things you actually needed to do to get Barrow's Gloves, not too complicated. Although Mithril Gloves was a task, so really it probably should have been a task. But oh well. We've got this antique lamp that only works on skills over 50. So we're just going to put that in the Herblore tab until we get there. After all that, I want to go do a bit of relaxation. So I'm going to get Karamja 2 unlocked. This completes Taibo and a Trio and One Small Favor. And we want that so we can go do some fishing. Just out here, fishing Karambwans. Getting twice as many fish, automatically sent to my bank. 35% of them are cooked. We're getting extra clues, random drops, and it's completely AFK. There is the task to catch 100 Karambwans, and that was a hard task. With everything we've put together, it didn't feel very hard. But that just means we're making progress. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, get a bunch of Karambwans together, because these will be very good for basically anything where we need food. But I'm not going to stay here for 99 or anything. Mostly because if we got one more slot together, we could be sending triple fish to the bank automatically. And that's definitely better. So I was going to do a bit of this. Then we'll see where we want to go next. We're going to go to a harvesting fragment next. More chef's catch. Alright. So I'm going to enjoy this super AFK fishing vacation. And we'll continue on next time. Goodbye.